It is 12:30. It is Friday. I am Alison Edgar and I am the Entrepreneur's Godmother and we are live. So I am just waiting for people to tune in because at the moment I feel like I am watching myself. Someone has joined in. Yay! When you come on, I know that Ben from Digiprint is coming in because he said he was. He's just commented on Facebook. So when you come in, hi Ben, hello from Ben and Ben, two Bens, Ben squared, woo! Hi, now I'm going to do this, Tamara, yay! Hi Claire Stone, woo! Hi Rose, hi everyone, give me a thumbs up, let me know you're in the house, say hello, it's Friday, hello Kaya. It is bank holiday weekend, how exciting. I'm hoping you've got some great plans. What have you got planned for bank holiday weekend? Anybody, anything uber exciting? For me, I think that I'm going to just chill out on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, I usually try and empty my inbox. That's my task for a Saturday morning. It's month end, so I've got to do my expenses, the joy of entrepreneurship. And then on Sunday, hang out with my family, and then on Monday, I'm going to catch up with my friends. So hopefully, hi Sam, hi, we're starting to get people to join us. So, climbing with your kids. Ooh, my kids usually climb on my nerves, but that's all fine. Ben is planning a whole week of signage offers. Yay, excellent, and marketing strategy this weekend. So for those of you who are looking for any signage for their business, Ben and Ben from Digiprint in Chippenham and Bath, I'm sure would love to help you. What you can do, guys, at the end of Facebook Live on the thread at the bottom, because we post it straight on to the Can Clan. If you've got any offers that you want to put out there to the group, then put it on the thread at the bottom. That's great. Multitasking while watching. That's great, Sam. Multitasking is always a winner. So I know that what we do is a lot of people watch us and catch up. So I am ready to rock and roll talking about exhibitions. So it's kind of coming into exhibition season. I think it's quite a seasonal thing, and usually comes spring, summer prior to the school holidays, people start to getting ready for exhibitions. So as you know, the tips that I give you and the tips that I give into the clan is what I do and have done in my business. So as part of your brand reason awareness strategy, it's really good to try and get some hype. Hi Ali Anthony, good to hear you. We're talking about exhibitions. So it's good to try and get some hype around your stand even before you, even, hi Jordan Harry, even before you get there. So get a bit of a buzz going. So I'm going to look at it from two ways. I'm going to talk about exhibiting and attending. So first of all, I'm going to talk about exhibiting. So exhibiting, again, depending on the exhibition and the size of your business, sometimes it's not a cheap way to advertise or exhibit. So a top tip, and Ali Anthony's in the house. They're part of the BGG group in Melksham, which is a networking group. And what they do is they exhibit as a group. So it reduces the cost per head. So if you've got somebody that does something complementary to what you do, top tip is to think about having a stand together. So that already reduces cost. But you can do the stand for two reasons. A, to raise brand awareness, and B, to get customers. Hi Robert Leet. Hi Jordan is in a lecture. So what are you going to do with your exhibition? So I'll tell you what I did. So when I started doing the exhibitions, I did one in Swindon. And it's always good to try and do a competition on your stand and try and think outside the box a little. Most people do a bottle of champagne or a this or a that. So what we did was, my first exhibition, we did 2-night stay at Jane Austen's house in Bath, Jane Austen's home. So one of my clients' Bath boutique stays, and they had an apartment, so they had a 2-night stay at their luxury apartment in Bath. I'm sure, you know, if you'd like to win a prize like that, put up your thumbs. It's an amazing prize. So what we did was, prior to the event, we wrote a press release to say that we were going to have this as our prize. So straight away, people were actually coming to our stand because they'd seen the press release and they knew that we had a gift. So again, you know, Digiprint guys, we know that you do a lot of stands. You've got your Space Invader machine or whatever it is, your Pac-Man, I can't remember what it is, arcade game. You know, start to wrap that up, and potentially that's something that you can put a press release around. You know, it's got to be quite funky and different. So for us, Jane Austen's worked. So again, think about it before you have your stand. Another top tip is to engage with people to get them to come to see you at the exhibition. So 2 ways. You know who's exhibiting because you get the list. So by you reaching out to people who are on your, you know, we talk about snog, marry, avoid, but your marry list in advance, you're starting to build a relationship. See you at the expo, look forward to it. So again, I think, in my opinion, a lot of the business that gets done in exhibitions gets done with other exhibitors. So, you know, do start to cultivate those relationships in advance. On the stand, you know, you're going to get some people who will come to your stand, and you'll also get the pen pinchers. And so we all know who the pen pinchers are. For me, I'm the cake pinchers, as you can tell. I love the cakes. So how do you determine whether they want to engage with you, how you can get them to engage with you, and what's a good opening gambit? Because you want to, don't you just love it when Wiltshire Broadband is dropping? Oh no, hopefully it's not ours, Sam. I don't know whether it's our broadband or your broadband. So how are you going to get these people? So for those of you who have done any of my courses, you know that I talk in colour. I talk about red, yellow, green and blue. So your extroverts will be the ones that, again, you can tell by their dress. They might be quite sharp dress, designer. The yellows would be quite peacocky, maybe wear pink, maybe wear a tiara. And then you'll have your introverts who will be scared to come to your stand. So again, this is where, if you have got a competition, and again, you look at your male, female, how you deal with this, but by using a bit of charm to get people on. So again, for me, if it's a red or a yellow, I go, oh, you look like someone who would love to win a prize. How do you fancy a couple of nights at Jane Austen's home in Bath? Oh, wow, that sounds good. And again, that attracts them onto the stand. For the introverts, that would drive them away. That would drive them mental. So again, just a nice, gentle smile. Say, hi, lovely. I've got a little competition, a couple of nights in Jane Austen's home in Bath. So again, how do you fancy a couple of nights in Jane Austen's? So not in your face pushy, just gentle with them. So that's something, again, from that side of things, how to get people on. And then another great question to ask people is, so what brought you to the exhibition? Because everybody's taken time out to find out, you know, they've come there for a reason. Lots of people will be wanting to sell, but, you know, you have to make sure that you're just trying to find out, you know, what was the purpose, and then you can start to engage in questions about whatever it is your product or service does. So we would say, what brought you to the exhibition? I'm just looking to, you know, connect with some people, okay, and what's the challenges you're facing in your business? For me, what's the challenges you face in your print? For Digiprint, what's the challenges you face in your PR? Tara's in the house. So again, really getting to understand, and you know, you will have some time wasters there. So for those of you who have done an exhibition stand before, you will know there's some do's and don'ts. Do not wear high heels, boys and girls. Make sure you don't eat on the stand. Make sure you don't drink on the stand, and try and have enough cover for your stand because it's tiring. So that's why you need to make sure, we call it separating the wheat from the chaff. Who's interested in doing something with us and who's just there to pinch the pennies. Because if you spend your time with the people who are not really looking to do something, your energy levels will drop, really drop when it comes to that, when it comes to the customers. Now, Ben from DigiPrint has put in here, top tip from us, stand out from the crowd. I agree 100%. When we launched the Entrepreneur's Godmother, we did it at Excel, at the business show, which is one of the biggest exhibitions in the UK. And we had, like, the stand wasn't massive, it was the same stand size as everyone else's, so it wasn't the pop-up. It was by the 3x2, I think. Actually, DigiPrint guys will know better than me. I think in my head it was a 3x2, but it was bright pink. We also took a team of, I think it was about 6 of us, and it was a 2-day event, but the girls were all dressed in pink Entrepreneur's Godmother t-shirts. They all had wands and they all had tiaras, so everybody in that exhibition hall knew who we were, and it was a talking point. Some people hated it, you know, we did look like the rejects from the Ibiza hen weekend, but they were talking about our brand. So in a brand awareness terms, then it's great. Hi Vivian Simpson. Okay, so that's things about exhibiting. Again, we covered the do's and the don'ts. What's the do's and the don'ts as an attendee to an exhibition? So again, you're attending, and some of you might be attending to shop. You know, you might be looking for business cards or a pop-up, or, you know, you might be looking for PR, or you might be looking for things for your business. The biggest pet hate I have in exhibitions is the stands aren't cheap. So a big no-no is do not try and sell to somebody on their stand when you're there as a free attendee. It's just rude, because somebody's trying to do business for their business, and there's nothing worse, and it happens all the time. You know, people come up to you and they're trying to sell to you on your stand when you are trying, and what then happens is when people come to, you know, try and do business with them, their time has been swallowed up by people trying to sell to them. So it's a big no-no, just, you know, because ultimately people buy people, and it's about building the relationship. The secret to it is actually to start to engage, and if you're interested in their product, or you've got something that somebody can, you know, a third party, they're connected to somebody else. Exhibitions are busy and they're tiring, but try and get a date in the diary. So if you can say to somebody who's exhibiting, actually, I'd really like to talk to you about something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to phone you on Monday. I'll send you an email and send you an invite. How does that sound? Great. And then you don't have to take their time up. So again, that's another note that you can do as well. If you've done your research before you go, then you can, you know, you really know the purpose. You know, all the time I talk about what is the purpose. So the exhibitions that we've got coming up, we have got Business Showcase Southwest, and that is on the 17th of May at Ashton Gate in Bristol. I'll be being Oprah that day, because I'm not speaking, I'm interviewing Jordan Dakin, who's one of our Can Clan members, who is amazing. Started his business at 13 years old, and now at 21 the company is worth multi-million pounds. It's a story not to be missed. The other person who is also speaking, you've got Mark Wright, our buddy who won The Apprentice. He will be speaking as well. So again, another good thing at exhibitions, if you can speak and do a workshop, it's really good for you, because it raises your brand awareness. Or if you can gift something that the speaker will talk about, or add into the promotion in an added value. The other event that we are speaking at is the Thames Valley Expo in Windsor, and that is on the 11th of May as well, and that's at Windsor Racecourse. So exhibitions are fantastic, they're buzzy, they are amazing fun. I've just got another few things I want to cover, but if anybody's got any questions, then please just type them in. I'm really happy to answer any questions, because I know that we've still got, you know, some people watching us, which is fab. So exhibitions, hopefully that's given you an insight. Go back to sales process that I've taught you before. Think about your questioning techniques, and please follow up. So many people meet people and then they don't bother to follow up. If you can automate, but don't make it look like it's a mass email to everyone. Really try and personalise things. The other thing, you can, try and again follow up by getting leads and then going to see them or making a phone call to follow up. Don't let them slip through. Use your CRM. I don't know if anybody in the house is from the CRM company, but we're now using active campaigns. We document it, we know where we met them, and it's just a really good reference point so that people remember who they've spoken to if you're speaking to someone different. So hopefully that engages you guys and gives you the top tips. So we talked about exhibiting, the do's and the don'ts on the stand, pre-event. Try and stand out, try and have a competition, try and get some press around the fact that you're going to be there. Invite people who you really want to do business with. So again, Digiprint guys, if you've got something, actually pick up the phone and say, actually, are you going to this event? Because we're going to be there. Literally, I've just been on a phone call this morning and potentially somebody might want to do business with me. They're near Windsor. Why don't you come to Windsor and meet me at the event, hear me speak and take it from there. Again, it's a great way to start to build that relationship. So yeah, there's no questions coming up. So that's us about exhibitions. Couple of things. The Entrepreneur's Godmother Guide to Starting a Business is free. It's on www.alisonedgar.com. The promotional code is all smaller letters, startup 17. So if you are watching and you are a startup, it is my gift to you. The other thing is the packages are now live on the website. So the online courses are there. Also, we have got packages that include a bit of me and a lot of me. So the packages start from 165 quid. I mean, look at what you actually charge per hour or what you do. The results that I get are amazing. Some of the clan members will, have gone on to multi-million pounds from some of the tips that I've taught them. So it's not a great investment in your cash, but it will be a great ROI. It is the month end today. And it's Jordan Harry, our lovely new sales guy. He's just needing a couple of sales to hit his target. So if you want to help him out, give us a phone. He'll be able to sort you out on a package. It is now probably time for us to finish. I will see Vivian Simpson at Ashton Gate. I will see anybody else at the expo that is there. I have been Alison Edgar. I am the Entrepreneur's Godmother. It is my pleasure and privilege every Friday at 12:30 to speak to you. I would adore it if you can share, invite your friends in. We have got an amazingly supportive group. Kaya is actually asking for events. Hi Greg Cooper. We're talking about events. So every month we will take your events like we did and we'll put them on our newsletter. Please continue to support. Thank you, Claire Stone. You need to think about exhibitions now. Yes, you do. Claire, what you should do is try and look at doing a stand with something that's very complementary to you so that you can split the cost. And again, look at competitions. So have a great bank holiday weekend. I will be back next Friday. I will tell you in the week what the topic is going to be. Or if you have a topic you would like me to speak on, pop it in the notes. Put your offers in here, Digiprint, and I will see you next week. Ta-da!